Hello, good morning everyone. I am OracleUnicorn and welcome to Shaman Messages. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Put some things in your back pocket and because you might need it for later. Don't forget to check your zodiacs on my Facebook page, #OracleUnicorn. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to be notified every time I go live, hit the notification button and sharing. You never know who else that will see this, and it'll help them as well. All right. So I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. Okay. So basically when that happens, I'm called by the spirits to do whatever it is, because I'm obviously waking up this early for some reason, because I sit there in my bed until I get the energy to make myself some caffeinated tea since I had to stop drinking coffee. And then just sat there for a while and just went through my own kind of journey, shamanic-like journey, but with my own higher self. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. About secrets. Yes. About cleansing certain secrets, understanding in certain secrets. There was some sort of kind of hidden secret and worry in my heart, and it had to do with court, and also a warning about retaliation. So I felt like we're heavily having to do right now an extreme warning reading. Okay. I can feel it heavy in my heart. Someone's planning some heavy retaliation. Okay. There has been a lot of talk on the YouTube card readings, a lot of talk about someone going around and gossiping about people's secrets and stuff. So just kind of what do I have? It's on my Facebook, but it's no one can use against me what I haven't already accepted about myself, basically. So and when it comes to finding out the revealing of all of this, the main message in it was stay cool, kind of stay in your own calmness, just kind of let it just roll off your shoulders, just go, oh my gosh, really? All right, sure, whatever. That kind of and then, just kind of shrug it off and keep going, because it's going to hurt. I mean, there's a level of it just being just totally just purposefully just try to attack and pull someone extremely down. And I could not help myself but to message 2 different people. And it was quite interesting, because it was well, never felt this kind of feeling to have to message someone like this before, but okay, I'll follow it, and then a heartfelt one as well. So at the bottom of this deck, we have the Beloved. So some of you, this has to deal with the fact that possibly if your person is in a relationship elsewhere, that this could be that person found out about a lot of things, and they're not very happy about it, and they're probably not in the right state of mind really to try to move on from this. They're kind of in vengeful mode. So there is, there's a chance being taken and an energy of loyalty with this chance. Okay. So I just wanted to put that out there, because that's, I don't just wake up at 4 in the freaking morning for no freaking reason. I don't just sit here in my bed for it's 4 hours, 4 hours for no reason, and literally can't go back to sleep, feel well rested, remembered parts of a dream, and it actually felt like a dream this time. So it was pretty interesting. I just kind of wanted to put this out there. So this is probably I'm actually aiming this to be a severe warning type of reading about these things, okay? So this is what this reading is going to be about, because I honestly was not going, oh, it's Friday. I honestly was not going to do a reading today. And it's the 4th. This is trippy. At 4 o'clock. I woke up at 4 on the 4th. This is too crazy. Okay. So here we go. There's a strong transmutation energy. Some of you, this could be about this snake, that it's not even transmutation energy, but that there's some kind of snake in the midst that's wanting to bite and poison the crap out of someone, basically. Or there's someone like cleansing their mind of verbal poison. Cleansing their mind about verbal poison. I'm like, wow. So we get cleansing after I say that, and then like affirmation and love. So it's like awesome. Totally perfect. About concealments. Yeah, y'all. This is like up there. Wait until we get into the tarot cards, because like tarot cards will usually pulls quite a bit out. Stay in your calmness. Cleanse, keep cleansing, stay in your calmness, okay? This could, really trigger you. And if you've been working on those triggers, it's just going to kind of be like, well, it is what it is. I mean, yeah, that happened in my life. Yeah, I moved on. I mean, I don't know why you're trying to keep it imprinted on me. I mean, this doesn't make any sense, but hey, if that's what you feel will help you. I mean, there's nothing really, I mean, even if there was some sort of crazy, I sat there for literally an hour to think about, okay, what secrets do I have that I have not already spoke about with quite a bit of people anyway, especially when it comes to certain, certain things involving I don't know how to express that. Personal things, right? And staying true to them. Some people have certain things they need to confront when it comes to a beginning of a relationship and talk about it. And then, allow the person to make their own decision upon what their actions are going to be about that, or how they feel about that, and whether or not they want to move forward with said knowledge. So, some of you are going to know exactly what I mean when I tell you that. So, yeah. So what secrets do you have? And, there's concealment. I can see people that were in a relationship there's a lot of these blow up of these secrets. I can see that. I really started thinking back too. I was like, is there anything that I can even think of that I know would get out that would make me trip? So I literally sat there for a while, evaluating all of that. And I'm still here 4 hours later wondering, no, I'm pretty upfront about every little dang thing. I mean, I shine light on a lot of my darkness here, yeah, for sure. Because I just, being kind of or setting myself kind of like an example, especially with using the name Unicorn, I knew I had to, in a sense, own up to and illuminate anything that could possibly be embarrassing to me. So, to be personally honest, it literally did not trigger too much of worries. And I even thought about certain things when it comes to court and my kids. And I'm like, well, it can be brought up. I was like, I've taken care of anything that can be brought up, actually, especially certain things that could cause detrimental change in my life in a negative way. So I've changed these aspects about myself too, and done a lot of cleansing. Very much so. So, analyzed into that. And I feel pretty strong. You know what I'm saying? I feel pretty in my stronghold about things. So I'm just kind of use this as an example for maybe what certain people, as they're coming into this or hearing about this, what maybe would be beneficial for you to go through when it comes to your own concealment and to kind of own them. You know, it doesn't matter how dark of a secret it is. You cheated on someone, or, you know, there was some third party energy. It's like, whatever, own up to it. It's like, we all learn. We all do things in life that makes us learn. Only when you are barefoot. That's funny. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and move forward. All right. Yeah, wow, calmness, staying balanced. I mean, it keeps that beautiful balance in the self. It really does, because you're owning up to even the darkest of the darkest aspects of yourself that maybe you don't even like about yourself. Whatever. I learned lesson learned, move on, do differently. You know, that's all I can say, you know. It's like, and it grants hello respect. That's awesome. Hello respect. Yes. Oh, yeah, what? Thank you. Yes. Omens of a web. Getting caught in a web for some of you. But don't panic. Because when you panic in a web, what happens? You get caught into the web more. Okay? So if you find yourself getting caught in this web, don't panic. Allow yourself to rest. Sit in the web. I'm not going to die in this web. I'm not going to die until the spider bites me, or the spider's been biting you and you're cleansing all this freaking verbal poison, you know, of false possible beliefs in oneself, or beliefs and functions in certain things, or belief in one's own power, what things are possible with, or what things are not possible when it comes to certain things. So however it really like resonates with you, but you're seeing a lot of omens of patience as well, and that the patience in through all of this and allowing kind of like recognition of all this gossip. Okay, even if it's untrue, don't own it, but be like, well, that sucks. I guess those that care will ask me, you know, and those that, you know, aren't meant to even phase me won't ask me, and they'll kind of just be in their own illusion. So this is how I think about this. You know what I'm saying? This is really what I like really calculate within my own balancing of the heart and mind. Well, if this were to, you know, be said, how should I? What would be the best plan of action? What would be the more mature way to go about it? Because that person's, you know, with you handling it in a respectful way, it only actually reflects onto that person lack of respect and lack of respect for themselves. And so it kind of really gives you more compassion upon that person doing that, but knowing you can't play with it because that's what they want. And sometimes it's like you can't change the fact that that's what they're stuck in, because that's, I mean, that cycle in their life, maybe they're not meant to come out of it quite yet. There's going to be something else that's going to add a play into it that is going to really bring this, you know, kind of like to the forefront with them in a different way. Okay. But to definitely let it go and move on. I can see that energy of balance here. Okay. And I feel like that's where this respect comes in. It's going to grant you a lot of respect upon yourself as well. It's it's just wild. Like, I'm just like, okay, cool. You know, this is giving me a lot of clarifications as well when it comes to the revealing of technically being able to read the High Priestess book. You know, the book of the hidden knowledge. You know, the web of the veil. So I go to the High Priestess's book and I go, okay, all right, thank you for that. And then I go play, you know, play in my own path. I play in my own understandings and balancing in what feels respectable upon myself, or respectable, yeah, upon myself, and correlates with my work, because my main thing is in the sense of protecting my work, but at the same time I know it's in a way almost impossible when it comes to gossip. So I just kind of like, okay, you know, just visualize a protective cloak around my work then. Just, you know, I just gotta go with that. But I don't sit there and go, you know, ego fight. Don't ego fight. Go, there ain't nothing she can do. Like, no, people can do certain things and say certain things that can cause throwing sticks and certain things, you know, they can. But then I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, well, if you want to gossip about me, man, thank you. Like, thank you for like the what do you call it? The advertisement. I appreciate the advertisement. Oh, I'm so much on your mind. You like talking about me so much. You want to advertise me, because that will make people wanting to check out. Oh, let's look, see what she's doing, and see what else we can talk about her. And then, oh, word of mouth. Oh, thank you. Thank you for helping me. Honestly, you might not want to gossip about me because you're just kind of like helping me progress my work, honestly. So, oh, you talking about me? Oh, it's bad. I don't care. It's like, I can prove otherwise. Keep talking. Oh, thank you. I know. It's not very nice, but I honestly had to think about it this way, because I'm just like, don't worry about it. Honestly, it's just making more people know you more. And I'm like, very true. And the right ones will come to you, and the wrong ones will just, you know, you can't help it. You can't help what other people do, but you can help how you see it. You can help how you decide to accept it. And I decided to accept it in a very positive way. Oh, thank you. You're just mouth-worthing me more and just giving me more fame. Thank you. Oh, sometimes I can be a butthead. But wouldn't that make you not want to gossip about me more? Oh, for real? Like, you know, I can just hear someone being like, that just backfired on. Oh, I know, because you're advertising me. It doesn't matter whether it's negative or positive, you're still advertising my work. So it's like, all right, you know, whatever makes you happy. So it's, yeah. I'd probably make some people real mad about that one. Yeah, and here comes some communication. Oh, unicorn. I'm telling y'all. The way I work with myself is just I know y'all probably feel the same way sometimes when some of the things that hit you, you're just like, that is just brilliant. And I'm just like, yeah, dude, I swear I think the same thing. I'm like, this is totally, I know, not coming from me. This is coming from somewhere else. Like, and I just look up and I'm going, thank you, life. This is great. This is perfect. So let's move forward. I just had to. I had to. I mean, like, because if anyone else is dealing with that kind of gossip, especially if it's happening on your work, if it's happening in things you really put your hardcore effort into and you stay true to it and dedicated, and then you just, it can trigger you. But I gave you another way to be able to look at it, and then you just kind of like, you really open and go, well, dang, I like that. And then it takes all the negativity out of it. They no longer have an element of emotional control over trying to do that to you. You know what I'm saying? So you're taking that emotional control out of it, out of the equation, because you're balancing and leveling out your own emotionality. I mean, that's probably not even a real word, but that's just what it feels right to me. You're more than likely balancing out your own emotionality. And this is what these thoughts do, especially when you're communicating with yourself about these things. Like, I had to be like, okay, unicorn, what's the better way to look at this that helps, fuel the rising of what you represent? And I'm like, okay, let's problem solve here. I'm just like, yes, that. Time master. Yeah, because someone found out someone's about to take a leap of faith and it's not making them happy. And so this feels like it's like their last leg they're standing on. But at the same time, it's not, because it's like I just wholeheartedly wouldn't be like, when you let go of certain things that are falling out of sync, especially when it's not from a heartfelt kind of, when it's not fueled by pure intent of the heart. Okay, if it's fueled by resentment and anger, it's only going to backlash. And if it's fueled by pure intent of the heart and you stay true within that, it has its own cleansing element. But if not, it's a double-edged sword. It's going to hurt you. Okay, it's only going to really kind of kill your own respect, not just for yourself, but the respect people would have on you. And to kind of handle it differently and change everything you do and the tactics and how you handle things, and then really want to open yourself up into a pure of heart essence, you don't even want to go that direction. You literally go, okay, well, I want mine. Yes, this is exactly what I'm trying to do for people that are stuck in this kind of mental kind of cycle. That is what you want to do. Let go of whatever you have a resentment for and you're trying to have retaliation towards, and just go towards your 10 of cups. Create a 10 of cups. You can do it too. If we can do it, you can do it too. This is why I'm here. I'm not here just for the people that want to do it. I'm here mainly for the people that are having a hard time figuring out how to do it. And especially for those that are stuck in this kind of cycle. I'm not trying to down you. I don't want to down you. I want to show you what I'm actually, in a way, being a mirror into, hey, this is not what you want to do. This is why, and this is a better way to handle it. Like a full-on mirror about it, So, yeah. Just to kind of put that out there. Aspect of, okay, loyalty. Okay, loyalty. Loyalty, I would say, to the cleansing of this ghost dance. Because they're having extreme loyalty to this ghost dance, to trying to keep control or keep ties with someone just because they want to. And to forcefully keep controls without that other person's, in a way of a positive willingness to do so. So I just kind of feel that. Just kind of, yeah. So I asked to go into these type of messages. Okay, so this is why I don't go into these type of messages. because they're heavy. And it's hard to express. It really is. Wow. See, you got snake on top of snake with everyday existence. Dang. So this could be an element of transmutating this snake energy with your everyday existence and heading into a new direction because of seeing it's better for you. You will achieve more for yourself by doing it the other way around, okay? Instead of kind of trying to stay stuck on an energy of control. This is shifting that vision, I would feel, okay? So we have those double snakes here. But at the same time, I mean, it's totally it was always meant to happen in such a way because someone was holding up a mirror snake energy to that other person. Basically, whatever they were doing or whatever you were stuck in the cycle with when it came to this person kind of being at this kind of level, however it fits and resonates, you had that about yourself too. You actually called that in because you were a lot like that. Maybe not to the full extent of this person, but if it was called in, I mean, there's a lot of mirroring effect and lessons being learned about this, okay? So I feel like that's exactly why there's dual snakes there, all right? There's a lot of cleansing in this too, okay? We do have this cleansing card and affirmation when it comes to love, all right? And balance, okay? So we do have this balance. I did not see whether these cards fell out or not, and I'm just going to reshuffle. Yes, cleansing of an energy of the circle, probably a circle of, some of you, it's your circle of friends. I mean, because you are taking a chance into different perceptions and probably making friends with this spider into letting you go. When I hear making a deal with the spider to get out of the web. Damn. Making a deal with the spider to get out of the web. Holy crap. Someone's going to be making a deal with the quote-unquote devil. Damn. Message of love. It's no wonder I saw, instead of that energy being, it is an energy of patience, yes, but it's no wonder I saw this person stuck in this web, and they were so frantic, they just kept getting stuck, until they finally calmed down and just looked at it and just go, okay, well, I'm not getting out of this web, but what should I do about this web? I don't want to stay in this web. It's like, this is what happened. This is the shift that happened. This is the transmutation that happened, okay? And then the cleansing came in, and then the message of how to be able to, I feel like the omen of making a deal came in. And it's like, using one's communication in a very strategic way. I mean, heavily strategic. Yeah. Wow. Concealment when it comes to the owl and the blade severing ties. Oh, some of you, this is severing ties from secrets that's been concealed. On owning up to them damn concealments. Dang. That's rough. That is rough because like the owl is also like an element of the high priestess. Like she's the one that also has the unseen book, So that's pretty wild. So let's get into this calmness here. Some of these are upside down. I don't like these cards being upside down, but there's an interesting, the Ancient Ones is upside down, over calmness. I wonder if that's a message for some of you that the ancestors are not very happy about something, or the Ancient Ones are very happy about something. I want to clarify that, because everything happens for a reason, right? So these fill out too. Calmness. When it comes to the revealing of the moon, these concealments. Calmness. The spirals upside down. That's rough energy. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and clarify the crap out of those whenever I get into the tarot, because I'm not all the way clear on that one quite yet. Let's go into balance. Balance. Actually, that's not all the way being clear, basically. Balance in gathering of wisdom and how to tame balance and mental stress. But this is also taming the wind. So, I mean, this is like that mental balance, emotional balance when it comes to revealing of secrets. This could really trigger the crap out of someone, but it says stay in your calmness. I feel like this is why all this is upside down. Stay in your calmness and the revealing of these secrets, the spiral of the revealing of these secrets with Ancient Ones, about Ancient Ones. We have the rainbow here, gathering, beautiful way, or beauty way, the sacred mountain, respect, heart of the sky, and a giveaway. Tied with a shaman. Let's do omens, a shaman again, and yeah, curse energy when it comes to being caught in that web. What about communication? That was fast. Hunting the lower world for freedom with seer energy, or seeing within one's emotions, freedom to free oneself and harmony in one's emotions, and coming to caring for one's roots, into like coyote energy here. So it feels like someone's animal energy within themselves is shifting into an aspect of a coyote. But this is freedom and healing and emotions. Yeah, communication. I would say communication with the lower world about someone's freedom. Yeah. All right. So I'll put this right here on perceptions, the magic of perception. Oh, that was really cool. So we are now going to get into the tarot cards. Looks like. Time Master. The Sun. About a home and moving to calmer waters. Okay, I'll leave that there then. Okay, Ghost Psyche and loyalty. I feel like there's a understanding, like a law and loyalty with someone that they're revealing, and some about possibly third-party energy tied to a King of Swords. And in the middle world, everyday existence, transmutation, also with both being serpents. These are, we have a Knave of Pentacles, an offer, waiting to take action to give an offer. Okay, the Empress is cleansing sneaky energy, cleansing lies. The circle, there's possibly a cleansing of lies tied to a circle. The Empress is, I mean, that's just freaking great. Yeah, sweet. I did exactly what I was playing with to do. See, there's a difference between playing with something and to figure out certain laws and certain things and how things unfold than to play with things that is a disrespect to the law. Okay? So, that's cool. That's pretty gnarly. Yeah. Man, I love my mind. Holy cow, I love my mind. Woo, boy. I love the person I created. Holy crap. Oh. It's scary sometimes, though, y'all. Like, especially when you dig deep into yourself and you go, all right, how do I transmutate this one? And I've been done doing this, man. I was like, let me tell you this. I have went through basically complete, like, emotional and mental lockdowns. I have been there. And it's been a while. It's been years since I've went through it. But when I went through it, I felt very lost. I felt like I didn't spiritually know what was true. There was a lot of manipulation in my life. I've went through a lot of manipulation by people. I went through a lot of lies. I hardly ever knew what to believe, but to try to find what I meant to believe, you know? And so there was a time in my life I went after the biggest and baddest things that I could get a hold of, you know, like spiritually, like the biggest and baddest gods, the darkest and nastiest ones, and stand in front of them. Like, you know, I was pretty bold. And like actually, I am very bold. And, you know, I do try life, you know, and this is what has made, you know, friction between me and my family, because I'm very much like this. And I understand, you know, I have no resentment towards that. I totally get it. And I am a very bold person. It's a very scary thing to deal with, you know? So I did. And it really, like emotionally blew me up. I don't know how, I don't know what happened, but the fact that I did it and I just kind of was like, screw whatever anyone else says. You say it'll eat me alive. I don't care. This is what I'm looking for. I want something to try to eat me alive. I want it. Are you true enough? Are you real enough to eat me alive? That's what I did. So I went after it, you know, and I found myself in the midst of it, you know. That was the dark aspects of myself, and the spiritual aspect of life mirrored that on me and was like, all right, you asked for it. And I'm like, I sure enough did. And I'm glad every day that I literally took the spiritual life by the balls and said, show me something. Like, I mean, show me something for real. Like, not something that I'm just going to be playing with and think that I'm all in my imagination and you know? And it's not something that I can prove. I was like, no, I want something I can prove. I want something that shows results. I want something that gives me this and what I'm looking for. I want something that will grant me the fact that I'm like happy over what I did and why I decided to be bold, why I decided to go, all right, this is where I'm at. I call upon the biggest and the baddest, because if I can get through y'all, I can get through anything. And here I am. And I became a shaman. I mean, and in my eyes, it's not just a shaman. I became like a seer oracle type of shaman. Like, it blew my mind, because I wrote down in journals, is it possible to become an oracle? Is it possible to, actually, I didn't ask, is it possible to become a shaman? I asked to become a shaman and to show me the way to be a shaman. But I did ask, is it possible to become an oracle? Is it possible to be able to do this? Is it possible? Is it possible? Because I wanted to know if it was possible. And it led me to the seeing that anything and everything is possible as long as you put the perseverance and dedication into it. And I'm just like, dang straight, I'm gonna make it happen then. And then it was just like, okay, you want to make it happen, we're gonna see your dedication, we're gonna match you up on what dedication you put into things. And then it's like, okay, you earned, here's your badge, and I'm just like, yeah, I don't care if anyone else doesn't believe it, I'm seeing it. It's like, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing some results, because if I'm seeing some results, I know I'm going to be able to prove the results. It's just a matter of how am I going to be able to prove the results. So that's the next question I ask. How do I prove this? Because that's the most important part, in my opinion, I feel, was to prove the results are there, and to show and to be able to guide to having these results, because it's what we all want anyway. We want to be able to understand how to be able to create the results of our happily ever after, which is considered a 10 of cups. Emotionally happy, financially happy, knowing full truths of yourself and whatever your spiritual journey is. I guess in my own spiritual way, I definitely did have to go to the baddest of the bad to figure out, but some people don't have to do that. You have your own energies of results and omens you watch and listen to, it's actually all in what you decide to create your life to be. It's your own matrix. And this is what I found out. And I'm like, oh, well, then I guess I don't have to do a year-long ritual every single year, because that's following someone else's dream in a way. Yes, learn from it, but you don't have to be. Okay. And that's what I figured out. And I was like, oh. And I feel like that's why, when it comes to that and those that work in that, there's other people that also worked into it and branched off and created their own version. Okay. So that even was like kind of like a proof card to me about it. So I was like, okay, I get you. All right. I was like, I see. And I'm going to play too. If you can get that to that specific destination or whatever you're working at in your own way, I can get to mine in my own way and it be just as respectable. You know what I'm saying? And it be more of a 10 of cups to me than for me to follow in something that I'm trying to force myself in a way to transmutate into in someone else's vision, with someone else's vision in a way. I mean, it's great. I mean, it's great to, experience, learn off of, and create foundation in a way, and to be able to have ideas and to grow off of in your own way. Honestly, that's how I feel with, actually, I'm going to leave that behind. Okay. So there is a secret here about someone being held back in certain things, and this is an emperor. They are much an emperor energy, so that's probably the energy of what I'm feeling. They're stuck in some sort of web, and they may end up having to kind of like make a deal to get out of the web. Okay, there's this concealment about Blade. This could be a soul family. But the blade is there. And this is with someone watching. It is hidden energy. Possibly cutting ties with concealment about their hidden energies and feelings when it comes to this. This is a union. So this is a revealing, for some of you, not to you, but a revealing of like their truths when it comes to whatever they may be stuck in, okay, with the other person. Like just kind of just going, yeah, well, this is the full truth and here. Now, what do you want to do about it? I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, this is how it is. So it's interesting, okay? However that fits. All right. What about this calmness? Yes. Okay, I'm moving this. Calmness. Okay, this was first. The ancient ones, the spiral, and this moon. Okay, let's clarify the crap out of this. Move these a bit. I feel like that's that. Sacred. There we go. Oh, someone's giving their heart away. That's what it was. Because of respect. All right. The wheel changing in someone's favor, tied to the ancient ones. Magician energy, manifesting. 9 of Pentacles energy when it comes to a Queen of Chalice. Manipulation. This could also be a change in manipulation energy when it comes to a Queen of Chalice. And moving into, they possibly get what they're wanting and then move into a single energy, because we have the 9 of Pentacles. And then moves into judgment about a specific direction they have their heart towards and waiting on their ships. That's interesting. This is revealing energy and victory. Stay in your calmness. The 9 of Chalice. This is a love offer. Rest. Ace of Cups. Decision and love. And then a death. It looks like death to a situation. Queen of Wands. And a missed opportunity. A missed offer or contemplation. Tied to a Queen of Wands. Okay. I hope that's clear for y'all because I'm still confused. And I laid out how many cards? 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I thought it was 14. I was like, what? Hold on. Let me recount that. All right. So, taming the wind. This could be about justice or the justice system. My palm itches. Ooh, that's a good omen. Your palm itching. Coming into money, huh? Yeah, that's what's up. So weird. All right. Picking and choosing. Okay, let's see. An apology tied to giving up a fight when it comes to a 3 of Swords, or choosing a battle when it comes to the 3 of Swords with hidden behind the scenes energy, and then a Tower tied to a commitment, the beautiful way, a leap of faith, and strength in the Hangman energy. Strength through the Hangman energy and 5 of Cups energy. So really healing the heart of 5 of Cups. What about this giveaway? What's with this giveaway? Communication about finding something for some of you, and communication about like going back to someone of the past, basically, like and giving them like a gift of love. Communication, a gift of love. That's what that seems like. Oh man, my palm really itches. Oh, that's great. I looked up to Jim Carrey, so. And then I really looked up to Jim Carrey once I found out he was totally into like enlightenment of the self, of the mind. And I'm like, what? Jim Carrey? Oh, man, you awesome. 2 of Cups. The mystical shaman. Omens tied with the mystical shaman and 2 of Cups energy. Yeah. And the curse is this devil energy. See, making a deal with the devil. That is trippy. Devil energy. Okay, one more about that, though. One more, please. Guarding. Being very guarded. Okay, guarding themselves against devil energy. This is like, really feels like it's clarifying, making a deal. Like striking a deal with to unchain oneself. The Emperor is striking a deal to unchain themselves. Wow, that's got to be rough. And a new beginning out of 10 of Swords energy, healing 10 of Swords energy. And this is slow and steady, putting the work into slow and steady work and healing within the self and balancing emotions when it comes to left out in the cold energy. And it's like this collecting understandings tied with a 10 of Cups, understanding and wish come true energy, collaboration in creating a wish come true energy. This didn't turn out to be much of a warning, did it? It actually turned out to be kind of like, yep, that, yep. And then here you go. Yep, you figured this out. Oh, okay, cool, thank you. Kind of. What else should we do? I really don't feel I should get Zolar cards into this. Get away. I do want these cards, though. All right. Physical healing, wholeness, and wellness. And moving the calmer waters. King of Swords, about third-party energy. The Magician. Two serpents, waiting on one ships to give an offer. A joyous movement. And sharing true gifts. Lady of Joy. This Empress, sneaky, lying energy. Gossip. Gossip. Gossip and mischief. Reveal. Reveal about heartfelt connection, like or affirmation and wishbone about love. Message. The reveal of the veils in this. Concealment, blade, owl. This spying, watching energy. Creative thoughts and imagination. Allowing oneself to dream. Allowing oneself to dream. Creative thoughts. Okay, so we have interesting help, consequences, and true magic tied to this justice energy, possibly apology about or this news about giving up a fight when it comes to Three of Swords, hidden High Priestess energy, hidden energy, and this Tower. This is interesting help and consequences and true magic. What about this leap of faith and commitment, clear sight, and foreknowledge, Fey gifts. Strength and courage, unconditional love, and an illumination of an idea. What about this Eight of Wands and Six of Cups? Bond and creation, promises. Promises relating to a bond. And a desire, a yearning, inspiration. And this, making wise choices, judgment, support and healing, equilibrium, victory, false perceptions, being released from captivity. Four of Swords into the Ace of Cups, movement, growth, revisioning process, choice and love. This is with the green woman. Death to a situation. Trust and acceptance. Queen of Wands. Positive expectations and limitless ability. Four of Chalices. Manipulation and making an effort or an energy of neediness. And perceptions, illusion, or truth within. About danger, addiction, or irresistible urge. To cosmic collaboration, reunion. All right. And then there's this communication with this rain person, the sorcerer energy, freedom, lower world. And this is tied with inaction and lessons to learn. A wise woman and whitewashing, self-deception, eternal masculine action and strength. Okay. I guess we're done. Let's see. We'll go with that. Release, the song within. Okay, I guess we're doing those too. All right. There's only two, right? Okay, so we'll do this one in the middle. Responsibility of the heart, close to the heart, and worthiness. Holy cow. So you have white, yellow, and black. Cool. All right. So let's get some winged enchantments. What advice do we have for the collective this morning? Pelican and Condor. Seems like it's a bunch of connectivity happening, receiving a message, on coming into certain answers within oneself. And then this seems like a death to something, and then, okay, movement to something more positive. So it looks like definitely. Okay. Anyway. All right. Number 17, release. Shaman, the song within. To end sorrow and pain, one must have a keen sense of awareness, a clear and simple mind. Simplicity requires a great deal of discipline, intelligence, and sensitivity. It is not an abstract item. The shaman must summon inner strength, not only of thought, but of the soul. He must surrender, open, and release himself, as a cocoon must release the butterfly. Inspiration blows through you like the winds of creation, not blustering, but soft, like the flutter of butterfly wings on your cheek. As clouds part, oh, I have to take that. Hello? Right. So it is the 24th. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. Bye. You too. It always turns it all the way up, and I'm like, why even do that? You're going to bust my speaker. Why would they do that to the phone? Like, it made no sense. All right, cool. No, so I don't get confused again. Okay, good. All right. Like the flutter of butterfly wings on your cheek. As clouds part, the sun brings forth the wild sensations of the earth, awakened and bursting with bloom. Opened with rich vitality of your inner heart. New visions burst forth from your chest with the clarity of an eagle's eye. Your soul knows the landscape of your destiny. Trust in this. Responsibility, close to the heart. Hummingbirds move with grace and focused direction. So should we in all matters of the heart. Your ability to respond has a sense of harmony. You have music like the bamboo flute with the winds of heaven blowing through it. You carry sacred feathers and messages to the universe with your flight. From this perspective, you can see love. When another invites you in, you enter with openness and compassion. You feel their truth, be it music or ideas. You take responsibility for responding in kind. Are you creating barriers or can you respond? True intimacy comes from an equal willingness to give and to receive. You cannot be pulled into something if you are not going there already. And number 9, worthiness. Blue medicine. All water birds are medicine. If followed, they lead you to water, the essence of life. The kingfisher in particular represents healing. One would wish any wound, physical or psychological, would mend as quickly as the water's surface after a kingfisher's dive. The kingfisher is like the interpreted warrior that you are. To solve your problems, you move deeply beneath the surface of your emotions into the troubled waters, searching for early reasons and conditioning that caused you pain. The blue medicine signifies the deep blue water of your emotions, and your prey is an inferior sense of well-being and worthiness. Like this great bird in flight, once your prey is found, you set your wings to soar high above it, determining where next you will plunge. Let this be your time of healing. Raise your spirits to the skies. All right, number 27, Pelican. 27. I am Pelican, the bridge of the head and the heart. I am careful observation. I am planning with room for negotiation. I am the skills you need to reach the goal at hand. I am unfettered determination. I am the use of team dynamics. Your outlook may be too heavy. Your viewpoint may be restricted. You or what you may be required, or what you are requiring is a greater adaptability. I am the release of expectation. I am the effortless flow of one thing to another. I am your need to let things unfold and and take the best catch. You may have stepped into your own way. You may well be tripping over your own feet. Stay focused, but do not lose sight of the bigger picture. You will always find what you seek. You are positive and productive. You are effortless and quiescent. You are abundant in resources. You are Pelican. And number 5, Condor. Number 5, massive change. I am Condor, the great alchemist with wings. I am the order of the cosmos. I am that which devours. When life perishes, I will remove it. If something has ceased to be, I will give it new form. I am the shaman of death and the soul of renewal. I am your lingering clue that something must go. You need to look at life from the shadows and see how everything connects. You must accept that many things are beyond human understanding. There is change, there is transformation, and there is death. It is the alchemy of time and the way of the universe. I will not give you all the answers, but will offer circumstances to heighten what you already know. If it is my lessons you seek, look around. Death is everywhere, with the red dawn of metamorphosis close behind. Stop running from change and let something die its death. Stop lingering where there is no hope and let life be renewed as it needs to. You are transforming. You are resurrection, and you are acceptance. You are Condor. And then 35, Swan. I am Swan, the poet and the muse. I am strength and beauty. I am the fortitude of love and the undying inspiration of the soul. I am great symphonies and priceless art. I am the harmony of an expressive way of life. You may need to soften the harshness of your world and allow sweeter tides to flow in. I am the ideal of authentic accomplishment and will call forth the finest creations from the human soul. This is your time to let the good life unfold. Let the music play. Allow the books to pile up. Savor each brushstroke of your next fantastic whim. I will reflect your inner elegance for you to see. There are dark corners that need the light. There is a shadow that needs refinement. There are creative impulses yearning for fruition. Or fruition. However it's pronounced. You are ordering the chaos. You are heightening the senses, and you are unfolding grace. You are Swan. All right, there we go. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and commenting, subscribing. That's been awesome. I've been getting more and more subscribers, so thank you for subscribing and liking the videos, because liking the videos really help them to go to be moved, and let YouTube know you like the content, and they move them forward. So I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time, because I'm usually don't do readings over the weekend. All right, goodbye, y'all.